What's going on, Karma Crew, and all the new viewers? Today's episode, finally, I'm gonna be repainting the RSX. For any of you guys who might have been here from the beginning, or anybody who's new, you know that this paint is, about 2.5 years old. We did it completely rattle can, so sadly, it was a cheap budget build at the time. It's a lot of blemishes here, things that we did go over with Bondo, but wasn't the perfect, we were kind of rushing it, doing it in a hurry, this and that. And like I said, it was outside, so that's why you can see right here. It's a little glossy. It was supposed to be glossy paint, but if you guys check out the video, you'll see that the tent that I was doing it outside kind of broke down, got dust in the paint. That's why it has this weird kind of like glossy matte look to it. But gonna be repainting it, gonna see what color we're gonna be doing. We're gonna hopefully decide in the next couple days whether it's like a cyan blue or a color shift. Just waiting on my homie at the moment to get the compressor, see if it's to par for what we need for the setup. We're gonna repaint it. But as always, make sure to like, subscribe. It really helps us out. So let's get into the video. All right, so just like last time, I'm gonna be going through the 3 stages of grits. This time I'm gonna be going 150, 220, 320. I believe last time I might have gone like, I think it was about 120, around there, 120 grit. Then I went to, about 150, and then I did the 320. But, I want it to be a little bit smoother, so I'm gonna be doing this. And this time around, I do have a palm sander, orbital sander, random orbital, whatever you want to call it. Have it right over there. So I have this thing this time around, so it's gonna make the job a lot faster, a lot smoother, a lot more consistent. I do have the Type S bumper right over here. So let's get to it. Firstly, I'm gonna start off with this 150 grit, do the entire vehicle, and then see how long this takes us. All right, so I had to change out the little pad, put on my 150 grit. Gonna be get going, but as you can see, it wasn't too bad. Sanded the entire thing by hand, but man, it makes me a little bit sad. 2.5 years, really, put a lot of work into this car. Back then with the paint, did everything by hand, like I said. So it just really makes you appreciate the car a lot more, especially once you put in all that work. But let's get into it, guys, and get you guys a couple clips of the time lapse. Get you some clips too when we switch the grits and all that. But let's get into it. All right, a little update. So I forgot to take a quick video yesterday just because I did go out to car meet at the end of the night. But pretty much did really good progress. This was like maybe 2-3 hours of sanding with the 150. Pretty much did everything in the back bumper, all around, the rear. Last little like spots that you see that have the green, I'm gonna go over it by hand. Don't wanna lose out on these details, these fine details of, the curves, things like that. The orbital sander will flatten some of those areas out, like that little detail right there. This whole line, you see, runs all the way through. But let's get into it. Let's finish up this 150 grit. This last little bit up there, this little panel. This thing gonna be painting the Type S bumper, so that's why I'm not gonna be sending this one down. Have the other one in here, right there. So let's get to it. Let's finish it up, and hopefully we can get it painted today or maybe tomorrow. All right, so I've been really busy, just kind of powering through. Kind of tend to forget to record a little bit, but pretty much did all the 220, pretty much everywhere. I really wanted to get new mirrors, but I'll try to have to salvage these. They're still good. It's just the casing on it is loose, as you can see. I'll just glue it back on, sand this down a little bit, take them off. That's all nice and smooth. All these little edges right there, I will go over once I mask it up with some tape. Hit it with some 320 all up in there. But so far everything's good. Fortunately, wasn't able to get the 60-gallon tank, and I'm trying to rush for this car show, so gonna have to do a different color. Wanted to do a color shift for those few people that do see this video. You'll see this was the color I was gonna do. We will save it, do it the next time. We're gonna have to decide. Probably gonna be doing a blue, something to be nice and poppy, grab some attention. But the whole body of the car's done. Gotta pop off the headlights, the tail lights. Gotta finish prepping up this bumper too, and we should be good for some paint tomorrow. So hit you guys tomorrow once we get to all that other stuff. All right, so I've honestly been really lagging. You just need the front windshield, the rear, the top, and these ones to be wrapped. Gotta put some bags on those things. This thing's all nice and taped up for tomorrow. Go ahead, be doing the color. But this is the color we're gonna be doing, magenta Rust-Oleum. It's a satin finish, so we're gonna see how it turns out. But make sure to follow, subscribe. I'm gonna be posting this on all socials. They have to do with the build and any car meets car shows that we do, but let's get to it. I'm gonna show a couple clips tomorrow once we start painting it up. Gonna finish taping it up and hit it with the wax and tar remover, but let's get it tomorrow. All right, so she's pretty much already done. Got everything here prepped. A little bumper station. Gonna start waxing or wiping everything off with the wax and tar removal. Just need this last window. We should be good. So let's get to it. I'll give you guys a quick clip before we start painting, and then show you guys probably like the end result. All right, everyone, so everything's taped up. I'm gonna hit it with some of this wax and tar stuff on the tacking towel, the entire car real quick, and then she's gonna be ready to paint. So let's get to it, and hopefully this turns out clean, in a better environment, a lot better conditions. So let's check it out, see how it turns out, guys. All right, so after like an hour or two of just straight grinding, so this color has a satin finish. Came out pretty good, to be honest, for Autocan. Again, like I said, I had originally done this green 2.5 years ago. I did this one outside, so it's like it looked kind of messed up. This one, I mean, well, a little bit better, but could have been a little bit better if I used some primer, but just went straight paint because it has the paint and primer together. Do the 2K cam. Everything looks good. So let's see if we can get any attention, people to check out the RSX at the Fuel Fest. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. To be honest, it's a cool color. I like it. Could have been a little bit better that I could have done, but you know, for a budget, I guess, paint job in a garage for the daily, and this isn't technically the color that I really wanted to do. There was another one that was a color shift, but unfortunately I didn't have a compressor because I need a 60-gallon. I had some friends who had like a 4 and a 5-gallon, but I need, like I said, a 60-gallon minimum so I can do the entire car. So, you know, next time we'll do that. I'll definitely get some new side mirrors. But I'm really happy. The Type S bumper is painted. So we're gonna be having the Type S bumper on this thing. Get rid of the 8.3. We had just recently swapped this thing too, so make sure to subscribe. Gonna be making a lot of crazy content with this thing now. especially now that it's, you know, not so bright, doesn't stand out as much. I feel like this color, I mean, it stands out, but it's still a little bit more low key, you know?